It's a long way from West Africa to Mansfield, Ohio. This unusual journey was traveled by a man who began life as a farmer, but then he mastered the language of the drum.
I grew up in a village called Two Fingers in the West Africa, Ivory Coast. So I was born in that village. And in the village, what we do there, we're farmer. Everybody grow food. I was the firstborn. I didn't go to school because that. But the drumming is not about being firstborn. And in Africa, especially in the village, they think when you're firstborn, your dad think, okay, go to farm. And in the village, after everybody came from the farm, we like to come home, and that's something we can do for fun. Dance, come outside at night, play our drum. That's where I started drumming.
His uncle Vado also saw his potential as a drummer and dancer, and he pleaded on Sogbety's behalf to be able to take him out to the city. And once they get to Abidjan, he's excelling in his music and everything, and then they go to New York. And while Sogbety was in New York, he was with his uncle Vado, and they performed all over internationally and all over the United States.
He was asked to come to Mansfield to teach a drum class.
I did a school shows by myself, like a 500 kids sitting there watching me doing a show by myself, but they love it. They love it. That's my first show here. After that, yeah, I said, okay, I'm staying here, and I started to get more jobs.
The drum is universal, and everybody likes to feel the heartbeat of the drum. So he's able to inspire people in all kinds of different institutional settings, and as well as in playgrounds, from kindergartners to senior citizens. Everybody loves to have that experience of the drum. He is a master who can speak the language of the drum. That's very important because the drum was the first means of communication over long distances. So the people who played the drum had to be experts at linguistics. They had to be able to reproduce sounds of the voice, the conversation and language of the voice. And that is one of the reasons why Sogbety is just a phenomenal drummer. The sound of the drum as it's supposed to be put together in its tonal range and to execute it in the timing that it's supposed to be executed in. Every note, every sound you hear is purposeful. And that's what makes Sogbety a master drummer, because he has that ability and technique.
The West African Celebration, held annually in Belleville, Ohio, is a festival created by Sogbety.
The festival that Sogbety sponsors once a year is to bring together the people who are supportive of the African cultural revolution that's taking place here in the United States, people who love to drum, to dance. Also, you have to have a place where you can get the total feel of what the culture represents.
So it's a special for us to get together and show the people. Maybe they might not, maybe they don't know what's going on, but we know, and hopefully they know they like the music and the sound of it. Yeah, but it brings hearts of me and my uncle back home.
It's been a really great relationship because with that festival that Sogbety sponsors, he's drawing other people with great expertise to Ohio who normally would not come here.
It's important for me because I learned it and I have it and I have the technique, so I want to share with other people who want to do it. I'll teach you, and you get the technique, you put your own fun thing to it, and that's it. You're a drummer, you can go teach too.
When you hear the drum, it draws you, you come, you want to play, it's exciting, everybody's dancing, having a good time. It's important to people in Ohio to really embrace and understand what Sogbety is doing with the traditions that come from his village and that come from Africa, because those traditions are the ones that survived for thousands of years and brought the human race to the point where we are today. And he provides communities with music, drums, and he introduces the larger community here in Ohio to the culture that comes from Ivory Coast in West Africa. And it's a real gift to be able to touch that many people, and he's done it in a very dignified and a very wonderful way.
I'm just happy to do what I do, it makes me happy. People come to see it. I hear a good thing every time I do something. So that's what I want to do for a living. That's my life.